Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to discuss about most frequently asked interview questions of 2023, and this is a part 2 video. So in this video, we are going to discuss, like say, in different companies, what are the most commonly asked questions. So this should be a starter for you if at all you are planning to attend interviews in 2024. And let us get started without wasting much time. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So So in a previous video, we have discussed questions related to some of the companies like say entity data we have seen, and then we have seen questions related to LTI Mindtree, and then we have seen questions for Flex company, and then we have also seen questions for DBS. Okay, now in this video, we are going to start with the synchrony. Okay, again in this synchrony, the first question that was asked was that tell me about yourself. Okay, so if you are observing, this is one question that is being asked, and this is one question that is helping interviewer to filter the candidates. Okay, so this thing you should know, like how is it helping or what you are covering in this answer. Based on that question only, they are rejecting the candidates in the first itself, in the first or initial discussion itself. So now how can we improve this? So this is a very challenging thing. So for those who have worked in real time, you might be able to relate your project scenarios. You might be able to relate your project situations, how or what you do in a day in and day out. So it will be easy for you to explain. But for what about those who are trying to maybe shift into Tableau and do all of that? So for them, how can we do this? So for us, what is important here is, suppose if you are someone who is trying to move into Tableau from a different platform or a different skill altogether. So what is that we need to know? So first thing that we need to know in understand the process here. It is very, very important, and this is one lack that I have seen in the candidates. Okay, so majority of the candidates come to an interview without preparing for this question, so they don't know who is the client. Okay, so maybe who or what does the client do. Okay, so what he wants in the dashboard. Okay, so what is the functionality that the client is requesting? Okay, so what is the data flow, who prepares the data for you? Okay, uh, so if an interviewer is trying to grill you more on this questions, there is very high probability that you might not be able to answer all of the questions. So that is when he is trying to, that is where he is trying to understand that, okay, are you able to answer or not? Based on that, he will know whether you have genuinely worked or not. Okay, so try to prepare for this type of project based questions. That is, that has been the strength of an interviewer to know if you have genuinely worked or not. Okay, so if you want to get in touch with me to get more information about this, you can definitely write an email for you, for me, and I'll definitely help you with that. So spend as much as the time as possible to fine tune about this. Okay, the more you prepare, the better it is, because it is not only about one company. In every company that you go, 70% of what you are going to tell will be same. 30% maybe you can change it according to the requirement of the company or requirement of the job description. Based on that, you can try to update that. So second question is, what is the function to get today's date in Tableau? So in Tableau, if we go, there are two functions that helps us in knowing today's date, that is today and now. Okay, so today will give us today's date, but this will be without timestamp, whereas now is also function which will give us today's date, but this is with the timestamp. Okay, now based on your project situations, you can either use today's date or now. Between those two, you can use whatever you want. Next is what is YTD, MTD, and QTD. So this question has been, throughout 2023, and you might also see this in 2024 as well. Like, how will you derive? So for this, maybe, we can approach this using creating a parameter, and in that parameter I have options like say YTD, okay, MTD, and QTD, and a rolling 12. I'm just adding to this rolling 12, or last n days, last n months. Okay, these are some questions. Your YOY. Okay, these are some scenarios that you should definitely know if you are aspiring to be a Tableau developer or a BI developer, because this we implement very frequently in a real time. So all of these videos are posted in our channel. Maybe you can, try to solve Tableau scenarios playlist. This has helped many interviewer aspirants, to get a job, not only one job, they are with multiple offer letters, even in a very crucial period of 2023 where there were very limited number of opportunities. This Tableau scenario playlist has helped you. Okay, so focus on that, try to practice at least one or two scenarios a day, and it should, definitely help you, in the long run. Next is difference between join and blend. So again, to add to this, I think we have created something of this sort in our previous videos, and I have formulas ready. Where did it go? Yeah, so sorry. Here, if I select YTD, it should give me sales till YTD. MTD I have, QTD I have, like that. So what does this do? So what do we need to focus on? I gave a clear information like year till date. So all your sales, or all your sales of the current year starting from 1st January till today. That is your year till date calculation. Month date means again in this month, starting from month till 19, this is month till date, which means your current month sales. So this concept you need to understand. So what is happening, or what dates I need to consider when year till date is being asked, month till date is being asked, quarter till date is being asked. Okay, so year means all your months less than today. Month till date means in your current month all your dates till today. Okay, quarter means in your current date all your dates less than today. That is your current quarter sales. Simple. Okay, so that is your YTD, MTD, and QTD. Like this, you can also try to find out previous year till date functionality. Previous year MTD, previous year QTD. Okay, so that is also an important question. So I'll just write it here, maybe, because many times we do compare it with this previous year till date, previous year month till date, previous year, previous quarter till date. Okay, so that type of calculations you can build. Maybe once you build this calculation, it is just doing a -1 from that. Okay, do let me know if you need a specific video on this for previous year calculations. I'll definitely create and post it on the YouTube channel. Okay, so next is difference between join and blend. I think this was one of the viral questions of 2023 and also 2022. So what is expected in this question? So try to, get, first question is try to get all join queries. Okay, so like your left join, your right join, your inner join, and outer join. I think till here anyone can answer. But what I want you to focus on cross join and also Cartesian join, because this was also the question that was asked many times in many interviews in L2 and L3 rounds. Okay, and what else do we need to clear L2 and L3? Here, what is important is data that is coming out when we are making this join. So this is something that you need to focus on. Try to understand, the result that we get when we are doing a left join. Like say, when it is left join, all the data from my primary table and only matching records from my secondary table. Right join means all the data from my right table and only matching record from my left table. Inner join means again only common records that are matching my condition. Okay, outer join means I will get all the records from both the tables, like that. Cartesian join means again, like no, for one record, one into number of records that are available in your table too, so that many times it will get repeated. So that thing you need to answer here. Okay, so next is order of execution of Tableau. Okay, so how does Tableau executes your what you call filter shelf? So you can write simply search for order of execution of filter in Tableau. So do not depend on any YouTube videos for this. You can simply go to this and you can try to read about this. See here, first extract filters, then data source filters, then context filters. So what we need to understand here is, okay, these are the basic, the standard filters, right? But if there are other filters apart from that you are using, like say you are top and your fixed LOD, you are using conditional filters or sets you are using, then after that context filters, these filters will get applied. Then your dimensional filters will come in picture. Then your include or exclude or LOD or data blending filters will come into picture. So what we need to understand is how these are being worked. Okay, so I think this anyone will tell. If not, you will learn to tell this. Okay, extract filters, data source filters, context filters, dimension filters, measure filters, and table calculations. But I also want you to focus on this as well, because this is something that is important from real time perspective. Because it's not like we always use these orders, or it is not always that we will have this only in our filter shelf. Maybe you have used extract filters, maybe you have used data source filters, but then you have again fixed LOD or a set in your filter shelf. Then you need to know how your filter is getting applied. This is where your data issues will come into picture. So focus is on this order. Try to remember this, feed it in your mind, and so that it can help you in any interview that you go. So maybe I'll just save it here. Okay, so that it can help you, and I'll also paste this in my description so that you can take it from there. So next is, what type of charts have you created in your project? Okay, so this for this question, maybe you can comment in the comment section to know what type of charts you have created. But one common answer that I have seen among the students or aspirants who are attending the interview, if they were asked this question, they will tell that, okay, we have created donut chart. Okay, we have created pie chart. We have created bar chart. Come on, guys, go beyond your traditional bar charts and your traditional donut charts. Try to show them a real use case. Okay, you can talk about how you have achieved or which chart has helped your user, like that. You can talk about that. So why did you implement? What was the use case? What user wanted to see? And then based on that, you can say how you have customized a chart or how you have recreated a new chart, like that. You can talk and you can talk about that chart, so that okay, interviewer is also convinced that okay, you have created something dashboard to answer the client and all. Okay, so that is about the interview questions of synchrony. I think this were little mid level. Okay, I think except this YTD and MTD, all of this you should be able to answer. Okay, uh, and maybe if I take it this question, and this should be little tricky because I've seen in 2023 that majority of, I mean, a lot of members had confusion in this question and they were not able to answer this, but so try to focus on this, and this I think majority of them answered. So synchrony was like a mid-level. If you are following my channel, L1 should be an easy cakewalk for you. Next is flex. This was round two and it was a little tough because there were a lot of scenario based questions that were asked. Again, tell me about yourself. I'm not going to spend time on that. I want either top 10 or bottom 10. How do you achieve? So for this, you can comment down how many approaches you can do it for this, or in how many ways can we achieve. Okay. So first, I think we can use index. Second, we can do rank. Okay, and then we can do sets. Okay, all of this we can use and we can try to solve the uh, thing that was given in this question. Can we apply filter as a global filter? Yes, we can apply a filter as a global filter. Any filter that is applied at a source level which is restricting the data to the entire workbook, then that type of filter is called as a global filter. Okay, apply region filter as global filter. Quick filter has to show only central. Okay, which means you are restricting data to only central region and you are applying at a sales level. Okay, again there was some scenario based question that was given here. Maybe you can try to solve that. I will just paste this question in the description box. That should help you. Okay, next is I want a small image as small icon in dashboard. That should be dynamic. If I click on image, values has to change. Okay, I think again this is possible. Maybe actions you can do and you can try to implement this. Next is the tiles and forting. So whenever you are trying to add an object to your dashboard, you can add them in two ways. One is tiled object and another one is floating object here. So tiled, floating. So tiled means it will take up the entire space that is available in the dashboard. Like say if I want to bring this sheet, any particular sheet, maybe I'll just put this. So it is taking up my entire screen, right? So that is your tiled object. But if I say floating, I just need to select this floating, and if I try to bring it here manually we need to adjust the size of my worksheet according to my dashboard design. Okay, so again that is your tiled object and a floating object. You can talk about how you have used, whether you have used a floating object or tiled object. You can talk about that. So both are real-time use cases. Okay, so some use tiled object and floating objects. So I personally use floating objects and maybe use containers so that I fix their positions in the dashboard. Okay, so that is a more better approach according to me. How do you create a dashboard? How do you create a dashboard? You can always go to this dashboard and you can create a dashboard based on the situation or based on the scenario that you are willing to solve here. Okay, maybe design, choose the size. Okay, choose the size, layout, all of that you can decide and you can create a dashboard. Okay, so that's about this question. How do you find duplicate records? Maybe we need to count the number of records for each order ID, and then you can do like say order ID, because that is unique in nature. I've taken order ID, and for this order ID I'm trying to find out how many rows of data is there. So simply that's why count of order ID will give me number of entries for that. So if it is one, it is a unique record. If it is two, it has more than one record for that particular order ID. So I'll find out all of that. So having count of order ID greater than one, which means if there are more than one count for a given order ID, I will get that record. Okay, very interesting question in SQL. So if you are planning for SQL, then I think this you should be knowing the answer. Okay, so what is between difference of between window functions and aggregate functions? So these are the general aggregate functions which should give us the sum, average or min or max, something like that. Okay, on the data, to overall data. But window max, window min is specifically to that window range that we are talking about. Okay, so like the pain level we talk, like in Tableau we have Tableau calculations, right? Quick table calculations. We tell across table across table down, pane across pane down, and on. Then it is similar to that. So in the given range of offset values, what is that you are trying to find out? Window max, window min, like that, window average, all of that will come under window functions. What is having clause? Having clause is always applied on aggregates or group bys. See here we have order ID. On that we are doing an aggregation called as count of order ID. So here where will not work. We are using having because we have an aggregate here. So we are trying to filter on a group by aggregation, something like that. Okay. So order by means if at all we want to sort on a specific, column, then we use order by that column name. Like say I want to sort here by order ID, then I will write order by order ID. Something like this I can write and I can try to sort my results view. So if at all you want to sort your result grid, then you can do that. Okay. So next is again applied materials. So this was again the third interview that we had. Uh, I think both the candidates who attended this round, they are successfully placed. Entity, LTM Mindtree, I'm not sure. Flex, I think I only know that he went till here, maybe level 2. After that, I don't know. So I Synchrony, I think L1 was again cleared. L2, I am not sure. So applied materials, I don't know the results, but I just got the questions here. Okay. So rank function, again introduce yourself, other than Tableau, what all you know. You can talk about different skills or different tools that you have used in your project. Or one thing we can do is you can write down in the comment section and let me know what are the different tools you think in a project we can use. Okay. So what are the different tools that are or that can be used in a project? Okay, like say example, I'm taking reporting or I'm taking Tableau as an example. Tableau desktop I'm using. Like this, what are the different things you think can be used in a project? So try to list out as many as you can. Let me see. Based on that, I'll try to ping you and tell you on how many we generally use or what are the common tools we used in a real-time project. Okay. Again, this is very important to understand, and it depends on project to project, but 70 to 80% it should remain same. Okay. So that again, what is a rank function? When so rank, this is very important question, rank. Okay. Be it your SQL query, be it your Tableau, rank is very important. You can focus on how you get results when you are using different rank functions. So what is important is when a particular number is being repeated. Okay. Like say I have sales for a customer A, I have sales of 100. Again for customer B, also I have sales of 100. Now what is the rank that you are going to give to these two customers? Based on that only there are different types of rank functions. Okay. Rank, rank, uh, rank unique, or rank underscore dense rank, rank underscore modified, rank underscore percentile. So there are many. So you can try to compare between your SQL and in Tableau and see how the result is being generated. You can always go to your calculated field here, and if I try to write rank, so these are the different rank functions: rank, rank dense, rank modified, rank percentile, and rank unique. These are the different ranks. Okay. So learn about that. If you need a video again on this, let me know. I'll definitely create one video to explain you the difference between uh, at a SQL level and also at a Tableau level. It is very, 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 very important. Okay. So in real time also you can use this to solve your complicated issues. Again, this type of questions might come in L2 and L3 level. Okay. So focus on that. Again, what is blended axis and dual axis? I think this we have seen in our previous video. Dual axis, dual means you can remember it as two axis for your two measures. Okay, blended means only one axis you will be seeing, but you will have multiple measures or two measures like that. Okay, have you ever created stories in Tableau? So if you have ever created stories, you can talk about that. Otherwise, you can tell that, we do not have any specific use cases for stories. Okay, it is very clear. What is calculated field? A calculated field is something, if at all you want to derive a field from an existing field, then you can use calculated field. Okay, how are you going to schedule a workbook in Tableau after publishing it? Okay, so there will be an option to schedule reports in server. Okay, so from there we can create or publish, sorry, schedule the reports based on the time, like say day. We can choose the frequency here. Okay, so like say they want daily, uh, weekly, or hourly, or monthly, like say all of that they can, based on the frequency you need or based on the frequency that is being asked by the client, you can schedule them. Okay, so what is parameter? Like I said again in my previous video, focus on this, what all you can do using parameters. So try to practice as many as scenarios. Like say one scenario I told you is, when I select YTD, it should show YTD sales. When I select MTD, it should show MTD sales, like that. In my drop down, I'll have all of these options. So you can create one such use case where in one parameter you will have all of these options based on what is selected. If it is selecting YTD, it should display YTD sales. If you're selecting MTD, MTD sales, like that. You can try to create one. So that way you can also learn all of this. You are also solving this and you are also solving a parameter use case. Okay. Again, write a calculation to take only profits. So you can simply write sum of profits greater than zero. This is one. Profits greater than zero. Now do try to comment in the comment section what will happen in both the cases. If I write sum of profits greater than zero, what will be my result? If I write profits greater than zero, what would be my results? So both are different. Both will have different answers here. Okay. So with that said, I'm ending my today's video. I hope this video has helped you. If it does, don't forget to like, share, and definitely do not forget to give a comment. See you in the next video with the continuation to this. Till then, bye bye and have a good day.